You've built a doctrine around three core tenets, and they are the parent as a gatekeeper, the cognitive development gap, and the non-negotiable rules. For those who don't know, can you explain them to us?
So what we need to make sure that, parents are the gatekeepers to their child's online world. And parents should not need Mr. Albanese to tell them they can say no to their children. All this notion about kids don't need smartphones in primary school. No, they don't. They don't need a smartphone. They want one. They don't need it. But parents capitulate to kids. So if you don't want your child to have a smartphone, you say, no, you're not having a smartphone. They're not called dumb phones anymore, but they're retro phones. The good old Nokia that does nothing other than takes a photo and texts and phone calls. So there were already things that people could do. They just chose not to. And that's what, concerns me is why is it taking this for some parents to go, oh, well, perhaps I could have said no before today. So you've got to be the gatekeeper, and no is a very important word. And really, who cares what anyone else is doing? Your responsibility is that of your child, no one else's. And by and large, kids don't want problems on the internet either. And they want rules and boundaries, which they'll try to break, but that's what kids do. You need to be there with them. You need to be an active participant in your child's online world. If your child's on a platform, you're there as well. If they play a game, you're playing it. If they're on TikTok, you've got a TikTok account. All right, because that's the way you're going to get the best out of the platforms. And, a lot of these issues that the platforms, of course, have brought on themselves when it comes to monetizing content is the algorithms. If they simply removed algorithms and allowed the young person and or the parent to control the content they were seeing, 99% of these problems would go away instantly. So for me, one comment that the government states, which I like, is a digital duty of care, where the platform has a responsibility to be as safe as humanly possible. That's what we should be focusing on, no more, no less, because kids are going to be there. They're going to be there no matter what. They're going to use a VPN. They're going to use fake information. They're going to be able to get around the age verification processes. So we want them to be safe when they're on these platforms. And of course, if they're there and they know they shouldn't be there, and then something goes wrong, they're less likely to come and tell us. So we need to keep those lines of communication open. And parents need to be the most important person in their child's life, and they need to be there that their child turns to no matter what.